Oh, the depth of it didn't come until about in the mid-1950s. But I was conscious of it because there was no way to escape it when I was coming up. I mean, there was the colored water, the drinking fountains, the restaurants. I was terrified when my progenitor sent me, what we call my father,
Yes.
send me to the bank. I'd walk into that white bank and go up there to get some change for his business and get out of there as fast as I possibly could, trying to hide my color when I'd walk in, because I know all eyes are going to be on me.
Yes, sir.
And I know I might be in trouble before I get out of there. So I just meekly go up to the counter and whatnot. And everybody looking at me with total hostility. Everybody in there. What is that creature? What is that thing coming in here? I mean, this is a nice, clean, spotless place. I mean, when you see something that looks like that, you think about filth. You think about dirt. You think about something derogatory. I mean, that little creature coming in here among us, all us freshly starched, clean, upright Christian white folks. I mean, what is that creature doing coming in here? Coming in here,
Wow.
thinking that right. He comes through the front door of a bank, and you black? Are you crazy? I mean, that's the way I came up.
Right.
All right.
So
you get it early back in those days.
Okay.
Like the 1960s, the mid-1950s, they started taking down the signs because they went into the refinement stage. Why? Overseas, outside of the northwestern hemisphere, people, from the Congo, South Africa, and whatnot, the Mau Mau and all that. I mean, black people, Gandhi in India and whatnot, they were saying, hey, there's something wrong with this color scheme.
Okay.
I went to Korea, was in the combat zone for 10 months, and when I came back, now I went through training with white people, all right? 34th Medium Tank Battalion, Camp Chaffee, Arkansas. All right, 1951. Now, in March, that's when I went in. I went during all my training with mostly white people, all right? White soldiers. They sent me overseas. I was with the Brooklyn unit, mostly white, all right? Just very few black people, just maybe about 6 or 7 of us out of a unit of maybe of 100 people. Whole time I was in combat, in the combat zone, in the field artillery, up on the line. The whole time I was in Korea, because they sent us right to the front. We weren't in the rear area at all. I mean, they sent us right from training, and when I went overseas, they sent us straight to the front line, because they said we were replacements for the people who had already been killed, okay? We had to fill in those gaps. I was over there 10 months. I managed to make it back. As soon as I got back, they put me in the 2nd Field Artillery at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. That was an all-black unit. The 2 white sergeants that picked me up in the Jeep, they were smirking, because they said, he thinks he's going to be a sergeant over white people, but he ain't. All right?
Wow.
Right. And they drove me straight to the 2nd Field, which was an all-black unit, one of the few that was still left, and put me in that. That's after I came back from overseas, fighting for, for the Koreans, South Koreans. They need their freedom. They need to be able to go where they want to and do what they want to and not be discriminated against and all like that. That's what I was sent over there for, to help them, to have their freedom from communism and all these other evil things that were going on in the world. And as soon as I got back, they let me know, you know what you are? You ain't no soldier. You ain't nothing. You ain't even, fit for nothing, all right? And so you are what you were when you left here. And all that freedom you fought for somebody over there, it ain't for you. Not you. Not with that color that you got.